Hey everybody, it's TR. I decided to make my pedal board video a two-parter because I did a few more tweaks and I thought I should have showed the finished product. I guess I was just in a hurry to get the other video done. So I find pedal board videos to be both interesting and boring depending. I'm going to try and make mine an interesting one if I can. So I'll show you how the build ended up. I'll show you what I have for pedals. I'll just kind of run through them quick and show you how it can work. And I've been battling because somebody thinks this is their studio, not mine. This little jerk right here, camera's over here, camera's over there. He tends to think that this place belongs to him, aggressively rubbing on all the instruments, all the equipment. I try and like put one cable or one piece of equipment, move it out of place. He's right there trying to stop me. And what he does is he flops down at my feet and he lays on things. As you can see, he is a very, very good obstacle. So if you want to stay here for this, you have to behave, okay? Are you going to behave? No? Okay. So anyways, onto the pedal board. Okay, so this is a finished product. What I did different on it is you'll see there are some wooden strips I put on the sides because I wanted to be able to tilt it back. And the way it was built, if it laid flat on the floor, it would have been fine. But if you tilted it back, there would have been weakness along the edge. It would have buckled. So I did that. Not, super expense added there, just a couple little strips of hardwood. And then I bought $1.97 at Walmart, a pack of 4 L brackets, and bolted them together in the way to make feet in the back, which I'll show you that. I'll cut away and show you that. So this is the pedals I have. And you will see the wah pedal's not on the board. I thought about putting it on the board, but I don't always use the wah. I don't use it that much, and it's big and bulky and it makes the board heavy. And I thought anytime I want to use the wah, I can just attach it to the side like that. And then this red box over here. Red box, yeah, that's what they're copying. It's a Behringer Ultra G. It's a D.I.Y input, and it's got emulated output, so it emulates a cab. So what you're going to be hearing is the sound of this direct. You're not going to be hearing an amp. You're going to be hearing this pedal board going direct into my mixer. So here it is, straight in with nothing on. Okay, so our first pedal, I will show you with my feet here. First pedal's a tuner. Got to have a tuner, right? You might notice I have all Boss pedals here, pretty much, except for a couple of these Guitar Fetish cheapies. They work. Boutique pedals might be a little more sexy. Some of them can be pricey. Without being able to try them, it's really hard to tell. Where with Boss, I know what I'm getting, so that's what I do. So the first thing in my signal chain is a compressor, which is a nice thing to have. Will even out my signal. And up here, I have a noise suppressor that actually has its own loop in it, like an effects loop. And the reason for that is because you want noise suppression and your noisy effects, like your overdrive and your compression and things like that. But you don't want a noise suppressor on chorus or flanging, or definitely not digital delay, because it will cut the ends off and they won't sound like they're supposed to sound. So basically the noisy pedals are in the loop and the other stuff comes after the noise suppressor. You can see the little light on that that's blinking off and on. When I play, it's a gate, noise gate. It opens the gate, lets the sound through, and then it closes. I don't have it set for anything too aggressive. Some people will use these to control feedback. Confession, I originally bought it for that when I was playing in a very loud band and having feedback problems, and that, as we know, is not the way to do things, but I have since learned. So, point being is, we move over to my This Boss pedal here is a overdrive distortion. It does both depending on the character. That button on the very right will change the character from an overdrive to a distortion. My son talked me into trying this out, and I'm really happy. I really like the way it sounds. I'll give you a little sample here. So I like that. Okay. Next over here I have my cheap Guitar Fetish pedal. How I have this rigged is this is supposed to sound like a Tube Screamer. Oh, what was the old one? Is it 808 or whatever? It's supposed to sound like the older version. It sort of does, but it's Guitar Fetish. You know, this is like an $80 pedal. So I have this set for like a distortion that's not quite as aggressive. Now the next one, what I'm using this for is a clean boost. So see it get louder, I can use the boost with this. So I'm playing like, say on this, and I want to like do a solo, I can hit this and it changes the tone a little bit. At some point I may buy a better quality pedal to use as a clean boost. We'll see when we get there. My delay for my dirty sound, I like this Boss digital delay. I used to have one, an older one I'd bought used. They've always been quite pricey. It's like a $150 pedal. I'd given it to a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine. Kind of wished I'd kept it because I just wasn't going to cough up the money to buy another one. But I finally did. And this you can get all kinds of long delays and stuff with. This I like for my distorted metal kind of delay sound. Like that. It's got 3 different time settings you can adjust, and then it's got a setting where you can actually, when you hold the pedal down, it'll just keep going. So it's a very versatile pedal. It's Boss. There again, it's dependable, solid. There are boutique ones that may or may not have been nicer, but I trust Boss. So that's what I got. So clean sound. So I say I want to get a clean sound. Okay, so we'll turn that off. For the clean, I got chorus. And there again, I had never even owned a chorus pedal. I've had amps with chorus. I like it. I mainly play dirty, and I've never wanted to cough up $100, $120. This was about $120 for chorus pedal, but it really it sparkles it up. I like it. So then this other delay pedal, another Guitar Fetish pedal, I have this set to be kind of more like a reverb, kind of a shorter delay, but more intense effect to sound kind of lush. So I'm really digging it. It's got some sweet sounds it can make. So that's it. That's my pedal board. I think it's going to work good for me. And if you use one, hopefully yours works good for you too.